Hi roses, so in today's video I am going to be testing out, I've really been wanting to try this for a while, I've been saving it for you guys. It is a Wet n Wild small little palette. It is called Not a Basic Peach. If you get that, not a basic bitch, not a basic peach. Okay, so I got this at a pharmacy near my house. I saw it literally a couple weeks ago and it was only $6. I think it was like 5 something, which is amazing, and this is why I love Wet n Wild, and I just wanted to show and share this with you guys and kind of test it out with you guys because just being that it's 5 something, it's just so affordable and really anyone can use this palette, and I just love that they're able to make their prices so cheap so anyone can really experiment with their makeup. So I'm going to be going in. They kind of have a thing on the back where it says, they kind of lay out a day look and then a night look, which I kind of like, and they give you the kind of different numbers for the shades, which one you should use for your brow bone, your crease, but I'm just gonna kind of see which ones I want to use. Maybe I'll mix in both, I'm not sure. So I did my full face of foundation, concealer, bronzer, I have my eyebrows, so everything is ready. I'm just going to do the eyeshadow and then some highlight and we'll call it a day. So yeah, so I'm really excited, and I've never really seen anyone else test out this palette, so I'm just excited to go in. And it's cruelty free, so let's just point that out. I hope you all are having a great 2019 so far. I literally can't believe it's 2019 already. It's literally so crazy, but yeah, I hope you guys are having a great new year. I hope you had a fun lit New Year's. This is the palette in its entirety. I really love all the shades. It has some matte and some shimmer. I think the only 4 matte shades in this palette are this one, and then these two, and this. I think these are all shimmer, but I'm not sure. This color is really screaming to me right now, so I think I might use that. But I kind of like how they set it up, so they give you 2 transition shades. So this says transition at the top, and then at the bottom it also says that. So I think I'm gonna go in with the lighter transition shade, and I'm just taking a big blending brush. It's one of my BH Cosmetics blending brushes. I love their brushes, so I'm just going to be going into, okay, so I can see that there's a lot of fallout as I dip in, but I'm not the type of person that really cares about that. As long as it performs well on the eye, doesn't really matter. So, okay, so I'm just going in with that crease, the transition shade. So there is a good amount of fallout, just kind of fell onto my face, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm just putting that in my crease. This is kind of just the base. It's not, I mean, obviously it's not gonna really show any color, so don't expect that. Now I'm going into the other eye. I don't like to do one eye and then move to the other. I kind of like to do, you know, one step at a time for each eye. So just going in. And I watched Nicole Concilio. She kind of taught me really how to do my eyeshadow really good, and she explains it as kind of doing it in a windshield wiper motion. So that's kind of how I've learned to get better at eyeshadow. Shout out to Nicole Concilio for helping me, and she's from New York. We're both New York babies. I'm gonna go into the next color with the same brush. So I think I'm gonna go with this orange shade right here and start just working that in the crease. I can tell that this shade is a lot less of fallout than these. Maybe they kind of made the makeup a little different. I don't know, the different shades have like different consistencies. Okay, so now I'm going just in my crease. This is kind of a warm toned orange, kind of like a terracotta shade, but it's cute. Running that in my crease. And I usually do more on the outer corner and then just kind of bring it in. I feel like if you start inner corner, it will be too much. So that's just a tip of mine. I really like the shade. It's really pretty so far. Beaut. Okay, so I'm just taking a little more of that and continuing to run it through my crease until I see a very defined, you know, bright color, because I like it bright. And running it through your crease kind of just defines your eye. I feel like it just adds a nice dimension to the face. So you can see the colors pulling through. This is my third dip in the pan, and now I really feel like, you know, this is good. Yes, orange vibes. Now I'm gonna do the other eye. So I'm just going back in to that terracotta shade right here. I'm just doing windshield wiper motions with a very light hand. So I'm just going one more time. I actually think I need a little more on this eye. Just try to make them even. That's what I kind of do. I just try to make both eyes even and very blended out. So if you think that it's not blended enough, just keep blending. I know it's kind of tiresome and I think it's never gonna end, but just keep going. Now I'm going to take another fluffy brush, just like a big fluffy brush with nothing on it, and I'm just going to take it and run through the top to kind of blend out the top. I don't like harsh lines when I'm doing my eyeshadow. I don't like to have harsh lines, so this just kind of gets rid of any harsh lines and kind of makes everything look more effortless and blended. So I'm just blending out those sides, if you guys can see. Yeah, and then blending out this side. This is what it looks like so far. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with another blending brush. This was, I got off Amazon. When I'm, you know, like broke, I just buy like random brushes off Amazon. So I think I want to go a little darker today and be a little risque. So I'm gonna go in with that second transition shade at the bottom just to really define my crease a little more. So I'm just taking this brush and I am going in. It's kind of like a brownish, reddish shade. Okay, and I'm going in my crease. And I'm really focusing more on the outer corner just to, you know, reiterate that. I'm not dipping into the color again. I'm just gonna see what's on here. Okay, so this one's a little more intense. You always need to make eyes identical, kind of, at least try to. So going back in with that transition shade, that darker transition shade, and just focusing on the crease and bringing it in. So now I'm going to take that blending brush that I took last time to kind of blend everything out, and I'm just going to be kind of blending this out so to get rid of the harsh lines. So you kind of just keep going until you really feel like that you've reached the way that you want it to look. Everyone has a preference. I'm feeling this. This looks really good so far. And then I'm just going to kind of do the same thing on the other eye. I'm just blending out those harsh lines, getting rid of them. Okay, so now it definitely looks more even. And again, I know I'm being boring, but taking this again, just blending it. The outer. Okay, so now that I have the crease set and everything, I think now I'm gonna go in with the shimmer shade. Out of all these shades, the one that really screams to me is this. It's like a pinky orangey shade. I really, really like it. So I am going to go in with that. And I'm just gonna take literally my finger and I'm gonna go in to this shade. So just, you know, rubbing it on. Oh, so pretty, wow. Do you guys see that? There's like a flecks of orange gold. Wow. Wet n Wild really knows what they're doing. Now I'm just going right on the lid and I'm just going to be kind of putting it all over. Wow. So pretty. I'm really like digging my finger in there and just kind of pressing and rubbing. And then I'm going to take a brush after and kind of blend that all out so there's no like harsh lines. Mixes in very seamlessly. It's so pretty. Wow, I love, 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 love this fucking color. It looks like it's like a sunset on my eyes, literally. I'm just gonna take another blending brush and I'm just blending from the shimmer color to the crease color, just to kind of make it look more seamless and, you know, put together. Like all in one. I don't know if you guys can see this on my eye, but like, whoa. I want to try to zoom in to this. Let me know what you guys think. So I blended that out. This eye is basically done. Now I'm gonna take the same color, that pinky orangey beautiful goodness shade, and I am going to be doing that on my other eye. So just the same thing. This really is not like a really complicated look. I usually go for like 2 transition shades, maybe a darker for the outer crease color and then a shimmer shade on top. That's usually my go-to. So I hope you guys try this and I hope you guys try that palette. It's seriously really good for the price point being $6 or 5 something. That is crazy amazing, and you guys are missing out if you're not, you know, getting that. So the new thing is that when you do your eyes, people have been going underneath, and I'm not really the type to do that, but I want to try it because, you know, almost every girl does it. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in with the shimmer shade, obviously, just going in with the matte terracotta shade I started with, and I'm just taking a small little brush and I'm just gonna be running that under my eye. People say it kind of pulls the eye look all together. Just going under the eye. I think it's very subtle, but I can see it. It looks good. I like it. So I'm gonna leave that. I'm not going to over the top with that. And then I'm just going back in with that shade. And always hit the brush to get the excess fallout out, and then just going below the eye. Something, oh, there was an eyelash in the corner of my eye. Would you look at that? I'm just going one more time underneath. I get what people mean when they say it kind of pulls the whole eye look together. Just a little orangey underneath. That is basically it. Now I'm going to do my mascara, then highlight, and that's it. Then setting spray and we're done. So mascara is done. Now I'm gonna be, you know, I'm in a Wet n Wild mood. So I'm gonna be taking their Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Megaglo. It's in the shade Crown of My Company. Sorry, it was on the front. So it's a very nice rose gold shade. I love this shade, and I think it pairs perfectly with the eye. So I'm just taking my BH tapered highlighting brush, going into this. I love a lot of highlight, and I'm just running this on my cheekbone. You need to dip in a little harder and just go on in. Ooh, yes, I can see it now. Ooh, yes, glowing to the gods. Just going in here. Kind of like to do 2 rounds because I like being super glowy. I really like this highlight too. Putting it on my Cupid's bow a little. On my nose, I just do a little of the Tarte highlight and burst on my nose just because I don't like a dark shade on my nose. So now I'm taking my Ulta Beauty setting spray and just going in with that all over. Oh, I forgot to do a lip color. I need to do that. I'm gonna go in with a nude lip today. So I'm going to be taking my KKW Beauty times Kylie Cosmetics. This was a collaboration between Kim and Kylie. And I'm going to be taking the shade Kimberly. It's such a perfect nude shade. I use this all the time whenever I want a nude lip. Okay, and that is it. This is the finished look, guys. The eye is really the focus of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. But I just wanted to talk quickly again about this palette. It really, really worked. It really surprised me, and it really just performed a lot better than I thought it would. Wet n Wild is such a good brand, and it's super affordable. It's not just a brand that I go to just because of the cheap prices. It really does have good makeup and good quality products. So I really give this Not a Basic Peach palette an amazing review. I loved it. I think that the pigments really pull through, and I just love this color. It really is like so beautiful with that gold and pink flecks in it. I just really am happy with the way it turned out. I love the finished look, and I think I'm gonna start being a little more risky with like bold colors like that. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you love the look, and I hope you guys try out this palette too. It really is amazing at such an affordable price. I just think it's so good, and just why not try it out, you know? This is why I don't go to Sephora all the time to buy these like expensive $60, $70 eyeshadow palettes when you can get something for $5 and still perform just as good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this first impression / little review of Not a Basic Peach palette. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel down below and turn on the bell notification so you always know when I'm posting a new video. And yeah, I'm really happy I did another makeup tutorial, and I was really happy that I got to try this out with you guys. It's always fun kind of like doing a first impressions and not knowing how it's gonna go. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great 2019 so far. I think it's starting off good. Just let all of that bad stuff from 2018 go away, and we're just gonna be jumping into a great new year. I am so excited for this year, and I'm just really excited to focus on my YouTube and just really, you know, amp up my channel. So yeah, so I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.